Carcino here, man, and I'm just sitting here thinking about things. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about disgruntled employees. Yeah, disgruntled employees. They're everywhere. Everybody's got them. But when you haven't been somewhere in like 20 years, I mean like 20 years, dog. 20 years. And you start seeing all of these people form up to go up against Diddy. And they blame Diddy for their entire life. When Diddy was only around these dudes for like 2 years and he was supposed to take care of them for the rest of their goddamn life. You know, I just can't sit here and listen to this crap. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. Because it pisses me off that we are, as a society, we have become so stupid and we have been dumbed down to just want to listen to any clown they dig up out the woodwork, the former janitor. Yeah, I was there, man. He looked just like he could do it, man, because he was always jiggling his booty. So it was kind of loose. So I really think there was something going on over there. Y'all mopping the floor, and I looked up and I saw this dude was just jingling, dancing, doing something. I was like, man, that Diddy always moving around. Yeah, that booty must be real loose. I mean, I'm like, what kind of stuff is going on around here? What kind of craziness do we have going on in society today? It's a prime example. Normally, you would see white people do this to us. We're doing it to each other. Straight up. I've seen in the past 48 hours some of the worst broadcasts or whatever you want to call it. And it's on major television, MSNBC. I've seen, oh my God, it's just horrific, just slander. Propaganda, slander, whatever you want to call it, that's what this was. Totally on a slant. Oh, we're going to address, I was going to say Swaggy P, but this Freddy P. At least Swaggy P has made millions in the game. Freddy P has done basically absolutely nothing of relevance. Nothing of relevance. He was on Making the Band too. I was on Making the Band. And I think Diddy sexually assaulted many men on occasions that we know of. Oh, really? What gives you that idea? Huh? Yeah, we're going to get into him right quick. Pause. When we get back. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. All right, we back. Now, let's talk about Freddy P. Dude, what did you do? This dude sitting on the Art of Dialogue talking as if he's relevant. And because Diddy gets locked up, that makes you relevant. You have no connection to any of the lawsuits, none of the stories. And now you talking about slapping on the ass, let me get your number, come to your room. He was like, no man's supposed to approach you like that. And he's done it several times. He's like, I could imagine that Puffy approached these guys going through financial situations where things ain't hot no more and you fall back on people like him. He preys on you. Did he prey on you? Did he play with your booty? Did it juggle the beans? Did it play with your Franken beans? Franken beans! Huh? Talking about some, it's a lot of rappers out there that have secrets because they fell into situations with Puffy. I know this personally. How? How would you know? You ain't been around Puffy in over 20 years, dog. 20 years. You was out the game. So what happened to you when you went with Puff in 04? Puff didn't go out your way to say, I'm going to hold you back and I'm going to stop your career. You were nothing to him. You didn't bring any money. How many hit songs you got? Oh, it's not since you had that hit song, Never Had One. You never had one. Never had a hit record. Never did nothing. Nobody knows you except for crying about Puffy. You done drugged yourself out for years, getting all gone off lean, syrup, smoke, whatever, drug, whatever, and you all crying all on you. You've been crying for another man to take care of you. You would give up your booty probably for some damn money. This is what I'm talking about these damn disgruntled employees. They come along, they got these stories, and they go back in time and just talking about somebody because they mad they didn't get no money. He took our money from making the band. MTV paid him this much money for the show. We supposed to get way more. We got underpaid. Nigga, who is you? Who are you? You should be lucky you made it on the show. You think because the show ratings is high that you get they just change what you get paid? That ain't how it works. You are under contract. So you get paid what's on the contract. That's it. Well, the ratings was doing this, so I know. So that means, man, the money was got to be like this. These people had a show and they was getting paid this. And then ratings was this. I'm like, nigga, do you know how this works? You signed the contract. So you get paid what's on the contract. That's how it works. Nobody got a time for your shit tonight. I mean, have you noticed all the other people? You know how many people that work that bad boy? That was a lot. There's a lot of them that know I'm just gonna shut the F up. Why? Because it ain't none of their business. Do you hear Mace talking? Mace is like, I don't got nothing to say. Mason's doing good because he got something going on. People who got something going on, they ain't gonna be sitting around playing victim. Why? Because they got something going on. I'm just tired of people like this. They just cry babies. It's like, dog, you was a rapper. What do you want to do? You had 20 years to do something with your life, and you ain't doing nothing with it. But crying and whining. Go make a hit record. You need Diddy to do that? You good, right? You have been with other people since Diddy. When you with Cash Money? When you with Cash Money then? What happened there? Let me guess. Baby messed you over with money. Why is it always a situation where you are not making it in life? Why you got to blame another man for you not making it? You supposed to be a man, right? Diddy ain't been around you in 20 years. What you been doing these past 20 years? Probably selling weed. You know, like, dog, it's just sad. It's real sad because I get sick of grown men thinking other grown men supposed to take care of them. It's sad. It's pathetic too, but mostly sad. Right. Cam and Mace is doing good. They in their lane. They ain't worried about it. Whatever somebody else talking about, they ain't worried about it. They like, whatever. Oh, well, what else? What else would they say? What else would they say? Now you know Diddy been sleeping with me. Oh, anyway, we get into a situation in front of everybody. Oh, this is what kills me, right? We get into a situation, me and Diddy in front of everybody. And Diddy like, man, what you think about it or something? And he was like, I'll buy every house on your block, shut off every light in that B. And every time you come out that B, you'll get popped. He said, when he tell you some it like that, you gotta go to picture him purchasing every house. You going to picture every light going off, and that silenced me. He always rave about how he a street dude, he a goon, and all that. But when Diddy said he gonna buy every house, turn out all the lights, that silenced him. And you ain't no real goon. I'm gonna tell you that now, because let me tell you something about goons. They don't tell you what they about to do. The people that be talking about what they gonna do, don't be the people that do nothing. Them real street dudes, they just do things. And you be like, man, you should have thought about that one. They don't care about thought. They don't care about none of that. They just do things. So don't get in their way. Because somebody's temper can go from 0 to 100 and then something just happen. Just like that. Those live dudes. So you don't want to wake them up. And get those people activated. I'm just tired of hearing grown men cry. That's nothing more irritating than watching a grown man whine and cry and complain about who ain't done something for him. It's like, for real, dog? That what we doing now? This is the what have you done for me lately hour? Who ain't done nothing for me lately? Y'all ain't did nothing for me. It's pitiful. Disgruntled employee number one, Freddy P, is definitely number one on that I had to address right now because he was the last person I actually heard. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like, dog, do something with your life. What's going on with you? You did a whole interview talking about Diddy. They interviewed you and you talking about another man. The whole interview, not even about you. How pathetic is that? I would feel like if they sat me down to do an interview of me and all they want to do is talk to me about another man, the whole interview, then I'll be like, well, what am I doing here? Exactly. How can you blame a man for your failure when you had 20 years? This man ain't even been around you. You could have made other hit records. I guarantee you that he had made some hit records and pop and was starting to do his thing and taking off. He would have never been mentioning no Diddy right now. He'd be, yeah, man, I don't know, man. Y'all should leave Diddy alone, man. You know, I don't even want to talk about that. Why? Because he got things going on in his life. But they always go get these people who pushing a damn shopping cart somewhere damn where and want to stick a microphone in their face. Because they know they disgruntled. They gonna say something bad about Puff. So knock yourself out. It still ain't gonna change your situation. I'm always up this late. Casinos are always working. As you can see on the Patreon, we told you who the Black Witch is in Hollywood. Told y'all they out there. He brought up the cheesecake thing, and the cheesecake was for Beyonce. It's like, dog, we don't care about the cheesecake. Fred would beat up Cino. No, he wouldn't. That's another illusion. You know, that's what I'm saying. These people got to understand. I'm not academics. You might beat him up. No. He's like, just like you talking about Diddy, he talking about him. What's the difference? It's very interesting. I'm not a disgruntled employee. You don't know the difference between him talking about a situation and I'm talking about it. He's being interviewed on somebody else's platform to talk about it. He's not talking about it on Twitter, on his own thing, which he's been doing on his own platform. Now he wants to go on somebody else's platform because he's already a disgruntled employee. So he wants to go on there so they can make money off of him talking about Puff. So that's entirely different. He's a disgruntled employee who just wants to bash him because this person ain't do something for him in his life. He felt he should have had more money for selling no records. What's a Freddy P song that you know? Don't worry, I'll wait. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're a disgruntled employee, right? If you want to get somebody to hate Puff, there he is. I mean, Gene Deal done showed y'all the way. He made a whole channel off one guy. Mm. No, it won't. They'll continuously do the same thing. Well, we know that. Well, that's not according to Freddie P. He didn't do it to him. And I'm like, did he do it to you? Because other than that, why are you talking? Because all you doing is getting everybody pissed off. And you just fanning the flame. And then they asked him, like, well, how you know that? Oh, well, I just know. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what they do. Exactly. Exactly. They just keep doing the comparisons, even though they're not related. Epstein had minors. Minors. Diddy didn't have minors. Even though they're trying to throw Justin Bieber in the mix. Do you hear Justin Bieber talking anything about Diddy? No. Do you hear him saying anything about Diddy? No. I told you, everybody who got something going on in their life ain't trying to get involved in this circus. 'Cause that's what they is, a circus. If this thing was something serious, why would they be using like salacious propaganda to try to convict somebody with it? It's like, what is you doing? Y'all look like straight clowns out here. And it's hard, you can't respect people like that. Oh, I know I don't. I don't respect it at all. Yeah. Now if somebody get mad, then they just get mad. Come on, man. How many times have you seen in society people who break the rules right? You worked at a job before. All y'all have had jobs before, probably. The majority of you have all had jobs. Right. Exactly. So if you are in this like for the whole run, right? Look at the whole picture. You've all had jobs before. And I'm quite sure all of you who had a job before have another job or don't have that job anymore, right? Man, they didn't went and knocked me off for no reason. Mm-mm-mm. Now, not at all. No, no. If you had a job, right? I'm quite sure y'all had jobs before. All of y'all have had jobs before. And in having a job, right? You don't work there no more. You lost that job, whatever the reason may be. You might have left that job for another position, but you didn't go back and blame that job for your whole entire life. You went and did something. This dude haven't been around Puff since 2004. 2004. Here it is. 20 years later, and you know what he's doing? Crying and whining. That's what these guys do now. It's cry and whine time. This is what disgruntled employees look like. Freddy P. Yeah, well, that's how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, it's a victim error. No. Rashad says the video I did 6 years ago about LeBron and Beyonce is not aging well because Hove pulled up to its podcast and they still 100 and they still getting money. Do you understand, Rashad, that I was reporting what was in what actually happened? I'm reporting on what happened. You think I created the LeBron and Beyonce story? No. That I was in the mall eating food and that came up. I had no intentions of doing any of it. Wait a minute. Let me see. Beyonce and LeBron James. Let's see. Here we go. There I am. I remember it like yesterday. So let's take a look.
I gotta get up out of here. I couldn't even finish my food. I almost choked on my food. I couldn't even believe it.
In the mall,
Almost choked on my food.
The news broke.
Almost choked on my food. Are you kidding me? LeBron caught cheating with Beyonce. Oh my God. This is going down. No clickbait. You don't clickbait with nothing like that, bro. It's spreading now. Believe me, it's spreading everywhere now. As I'm talking to you, it's spreading everywhere. I wish I could say it ain't so. But when I had to get up to walk, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to my car. I'm in here trying to eat. So now that everybody's here, I'm 100% on this. Y'all finna hear it right here. LeBron met Jay-Z when Jay-Z was getting ready to start out, and he wanted to sign LeBron James to Rockefeller Records. All that time, and then what y'all didn't realize is that there was a period where back in 2009 when he was talking about you lost one, sometimes you gotta let it go. But he talks about it in the song on that time. So during that period in time, allegedly her and a bodyguard that she had that was working for her got very close, and allegedly there were other people involved in names, but we just didn't know who. So if you saw LeBron around Beyonce, if you did, you would think that was normal because he was friends with Jay and everything else involved. Then other things started to develop where it wasn't going to go anywhere. Couple and start working on trying to become, like take it to the next level, get married. And for sure, she probably never shared the details of her and LeBron to Jay or Jay and LeBron together. So for some reason, their relationship strained. Then when Jay and Beyonce got married, LeBron's wife and girl, then when LeBron got married, Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't show up. Pretty peculiar, right? You talking about nothing on Google? Are you crazy? You better go you better reset your whole phone. Mainstream media is scared to touch it. But the source of this information is coming from LeBron James' mom's ex-boyfriend, Lambo.
Now, see, I am not the source of this video. I told you the source. I tell you the source and where it came from. LeBron James' mama, her ex-boyfriend, Lambo, was writing a book and he was exposing all this stuff about LeBron, including LeBron sleeping with Beyonce. He put that out, not Cino. I was just the first one to make a video. Nobody else, no major news thing would touch it, but it was out there. And he had a whole bunch of stuff he was putting out. All of a sudden, Lambo disappeared, and you ain't heard another thing out of him. He made a video talking about LeBron. They broke up, the whole nine. And they made it disappear. And from this day on, they started attacking my page. They came after my page, everything. So I've been in a fight ever since this day. That video did 186,000 before it got crumbled. Then we got the other developments from it, and it crumbled. The affair rumors. He was writing a book, and Jay and them, they silenced whatever book he was finna put out and everything, and you haven't heard nothing from Lambo since. Not one word. So I didn't make this up. I was eating my food in the mall, having a good time, chilling, and this comes right on my screen, and I looked it up. I said, oh no, Lambo. Lambo is doing this, and it was on. So we had it as soon as it hit. And when we went live, man, we had everybody on there. So it got the attention of major people, and they just stopped the video from traveling anywhere and going places. It's crazy back then. But that's what they do. Oh, on the Patreon, we talk about the Pimp C video with Beyonce. Oh, yeah, we definitely do. He said, but why you be acting like it's a fact? The whole video. Why? No. Did you just hear what I just said? I didn't act like it was a fact. How am I acting like it's a fact? Did I say it's a fact? No. I just said, this is real. I didn't make this up. This is on the internet. I said, this came from, I stated my source and where the source of the information was coming from. I didn't make this up. I'm like, it came from Lambo, LeBron James' mother's boyfriend. He put that out. He started that off. It was another former basketball player that said LeBron James was a drug dealer. LeBron used to sell drugs before he got into the NBA. Years ago. You know what? They scrubbed that stuff off the internet. That dude is gone now. LeBron James, remember he sued Kobe Bryant for the supplement? They both had the supplement thing, and he sued LeBron James. LeBron James sued Kobe, and everybody was pissed off about that because he was like, "Man, they infringed on our copyright. My supplement company and Kobe Bryant's is just like mine's, and it was a trademark thing, and he sued him." Now that's scrubbed off the internet. You wouldn't even know it existed. Mm-hmm. If I could go back and find it and remember the player he had the beef with, man, that would really get the pot stirring. No, these people are what you would call parasites. They don't get it. They don't understand. They move in a way that's kind of cowardly, and no one truly likes LeBron. And that's basically where you are here. You look at this Freddy P guy, right? Who is he really? Nobody. He never, I mean, I'm not saying his life is worth nothing. I'm just saying in this game, like, dog, if you was going to be a star rapper, you would have made it by now. You got to figure out what you're going to do for your next, whatever, 10, 20 years you got left. Okay, you going to sit around and blame Puffy for the next 20? Then that's on you. But that's the thing. I don't make it. That's the way you took it, dude. He was like, you made it like it was true. I didn't make it like it was true. I told you what was really going on. No, I haven't heard of it. No, I haven't heard of that. I had to look into it. How did they silence him? You don't hear him. You ain't heard him since that was 6 years ago. You ain't heard him in 6 years. If somebody got a book coming out, a tell-all book, and they finna talk about He told you what he's going to talk about. How foul everything was. Stay away from me and my woman. And she ain't with him now. Lambo's gone. LeBron wanted her to get rid of him. And now he gone. He out the picture. And he had a rap album about to come out. That didn't come out. And you see he gone. So well, when you just start thinking about who's the most obsessional people in the game and who's the ones you relate to the most, that would be it. Probably, but I never saw it that way. I never saw it that way. The way I see things are a little, so it's more cut and dry. No, not really. Lambo featuring Delonte West, Gloria. That would be funny. But what I was breaking down to y'all, that it made sense. Somebody done broke in my house. Like, who the hell? Like, all right, make sure. Somebody coming in here? B, how you get past security? We got a little something for people like that. Oh, we got the strap. Now, Well, when you start putting yourself into a position where, this is the best thing for you, ain't nothing out there saying otherwise. Mm-mm. It's all about poor behavior. It's Gilbert. I mean, what the hell are you doing here for? One day I'm gonna find it because I know they scrubbed the internet for it. But I know on my page, I could probably get something done. LeBron James' former friend. Okay, that's not it. We would have to go look up the word LeBron on my page. How many LeBron videos do I have? Jeez, almost 1,000. Show them all on here. Well, oh, absolutely. It's always about excellence. The first LeBron video I did was in 2013. What LeBron do that was so spectacular? In 2013. LeBron is not better than Kobe. That was in 2014. 2014, he has no choice but to play for the Cavs again. Is LeBron James off the juice now? 2014. He signed a lifetime deal in 2015. The truth behind Kobe Bryant dissing LeBron. ESPN and LeBron James trying to get Draymond Green suspended for Game 5. That was in 2016 of June. Is Kyrie Irving team, not LeBron James team? 2016, Kyrie hit the shot, LeBron gets the praise. LeBron James' stepfather dissed Jay-Z. Oh my God. Oh man. Then it was the truth behind LeBron James and Delonte West beef. That went viral. LeBron James resigned. Our controversy, we got LeBron chasing Jordan, the real brothers. Then we had the truth behind LeBron James and Phil Jackson. LeBron James debt. Yeah, we getting all this stuff documented, man. Going back and looking for this, I guarantee you I'm going to find it. What he scrubbed off the internet. I'm going to find it, and that is going to be your ass, Mr. Postman. Well, LeBron has become like what you would call an anomaly. And once he became that anomaly and they started to make this false narrative about LeBron, that's what I have a problem with. And when the Golden State Warriors were coming back and I made this video, this was the first time people had ever heard me do like a voice, like an impression. Oh yeah, this is crazy. I'll never forget this. On behalf of the entire Golden State Warriors organizations, I guarantee you the Cavaliers will be the victors in unison to help us beat Cleveland. Let's get them hoes back. And that was the first time anybody's ever heard me do the Draymond voice. And because of that, it really went crazy when that's the first time anybody ever heard me do the Draymond voice. I had never done it before until then. And that was before the season started when they got Kevin Durant the next year. Oh, well, when you see things that don't go your way, naturally you know, these people will do whatever they have to. But yeah, LeBron, the guy had said that LeBron was selling drugs, and it was on Twitter. Now, this was Lambo. Now, I knew I was going to run into Lambo. You gonna hit on Braun? I'm like, first off, these are not videos I like to do because these are very personable issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron is in a situation where, I mean, I understand that's his mom. I know Lambo, that's your fiance and all that, but that's his mom's. That's his priority number one.
Man, right now they're just coming from the desk of Lambo, man. You know, I ain't fucking with nobody, man. I'm just doing my career, man. You know, I understand that I ain't perfect, man. You know, and life, man, brings some certain things up, man, that, you know, everything don't stay the same. But I know I ain't perfect. But one thing I could say, that I love my wife. And every day I with my wife, I love my wife. So I know, like, again, I'm not perfect. So motherfuckers need to stop acting like they perfect before I go to exposing you motherfuckers. So stop motherfucking fucking with me, man. You know what the fuck I'm talking to, man. Stop putting motherfucking shit on my name, slander my name, for I fucking expose you. You know what my eyes saw? You dirtier than me, man. Don't make me fucking expose you, man. I'm telling you, leave Lambo the fuck alone. You know I don't give a fuck. Just leave me the fuck alone before I expose you, man. I'm telling you right now. Straight up. I don't give a fuck who catch this.
And that now, because of how that went down, Lambo was ostracized. And when he said, "You dirtier than me," he meant that. So I ain't had to make nothing up on LeBron James. I didn't have to do nothing. Like I said, I was in the mall eating my food. As you saw, we pulled the video up. And what was I doing? I was in the mall and just eating my food. I almost choked on my food. Looking and seeing this, I'm like, what? Almost choked on my food. So now we know what's what, and yeah. Oh, Freddy P and all them guys. Yeah, but he had a friend or somebody he used to ball with. And this is back when Twitter was like generically new. And this dude had a beef with LeBron. Why? I don't even know why they beef was so serious. But he went on a Twitter rant on LeBron. And when he went on that rant with LeBron, it was crazy style. Oh, that's when he tried to get Jonathan Simmons on the team. Okay, I get it now. All right, I was trying to figure out what that was from. That's Jonathan Simmons. But yeah, it was some player. He went on Twitter and he let LeBron James have it. And when he went on Twitter, he actually mentioned that LeBron James used to sell drugs. in one of his tweets. They took it down. And scrubbed it off the internet. But I wish I could remember who was that player. No, because it actually fit the gap that's missing. Because a lot of you didn't know Jay-Z and Beyonce had split up way before they got married. When Jay-Z did the Kingdom Come album, him and Beyonce was split up. When Jay recorded Kingdom Come album, he wasn't with Beyonce no more. They were not a couple. They were separated for a while. That's why, like I was telling y'all, when he did Lost One, like sometimes you got to let the butterfly fly away, and then if it comes back, then you know it's there forever. Yeah, so that lets you know. So there's a gap there to where that LeBron thing could actually be accurate. But she allegedly dated a bodyguard in that time period, and she went through her whole phase. Allegedly, that's what they claiming it, that she was dating this bodyguard. Beyonce was dating the bodyguard. And I was like, that's when the gap of that LeBron James thing could have happened. Because LeBron and them didn't show up when Beyonce and them got married, you know, and they didn't show up when LeBron got married. They didn't show up to each other's weddings. You know, it was, yeah, so it's kind of wild. You know, but you got to know, I ain't the originator of it. Yeah, a lot of people like to think I just made something up. I'd be like, nah, I didn't make none of this up. I report on the human drama. It's too much material out here to have to make something up. See it right now. Mm-hmm. Lambo warned him this would all happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, he warned him, like, this is going to happen to you. This is going to be your career. You keep going down this road, this is what's going to happen to you, homie. Mm-hmm. Well, Stephon Marbury don't like him because he knows what he is. You know, a lot of people who know what LeBron James is, they don't really deal with him. Did I ever think LeBron James? No. I haven't made a LeBron video in like a month. Actually, it's been like 3 months. I ain't made a LeBron video in like 3 months, I don't think. Mm-hmm. Do I think Diddy's gonna do time? He's already locked up, so he's already doing some time. I'm thinking he's gonna do 20, 30 years. The way the internet is trying to convict him, then they want him to do time. I don't think it's right. I don't think what they're doing is correct. Mm. Well, throughout the years, I've noticed a couple of things about actually about the actual process of this whole trial. And when you just saw a man get executed, that was basically, I'm not saying he's innocent or guilty, but the evidence was tainted. And the prosecution knew that the man should have been let free. And they decided to go and exterminate him anyway and execute him in Missouri, all because of money. See, they don't tell you stuff like that. Mm-hmm. The more people try to put things together, the worse they make it for themselves. Well, you got to understand something, man. It's crazy, crazy times in the world now. Everybody's seen something. Everybody's an expert. Everybody that they talking to people. It's no credibility no more. Even on primetime news, they got people that ain't got no business up there. You see the internet, they be like, and we're talking to Mr. Joke. Choke no joke.
Yeah, I saw this on a YouTube channel. They did all the research. So I'm going to tell you what happened with it because I saw their channel. So what I saw was, Jay-Z broke my jaw. And then Diddy, he tried to get up with me, and he made a pass at me at a party.
It's like, come on, man. Where did they get these people from? Somebody gonna call him back up there again. Like, hey, you did great. Come back. We're gonna do another one.
Oh, you like that one? I got a whole bunch of stories. Did you talk about the time I got pierced in my navel? I fell down and dang them, you know, they was over there shooting dice and I fell down on this thing and it pierced my navel. You want to hear about that? Diddy looked like he was licking his lips.
I'm like, dude, everybody in Hollywood trying to get up with you. They just see Choke No Joke and say, yeah, that's the one I want. Notice ain't no ladies trying to get up with him. There's always some dude.
I mean, I didn't get any money though. Everybody else got paid except for me. I didn't get any money though.
Now, that's the number one question. Who the hell is Freddy P? He was a cast member on the show Making the Band 2 about 25 years ago. And he's here to tell the same story from 2001 and 2. He was around Diddy for like 2 years. It was never around Diddy again. But yet and still, he knows best. When all fails, listen to him. Art probably paid that dude $50 in a number 6 menu like KFC. He'd be, man, can we get Popeyes? I want that spicy chicken. He'd be like, I'll tell you what, I'll get you KFC and Popeyes. The combos. Ooh, man, you spoiling a nigga. And here, $50. Woo, yes. That's right. 50. Yeah, Teaser Tails is fine, boy, but yeah, she be a little out there. I be Teaser. Listen, you fine, but you just ruining the moment with all this goddamn talking. She be all over the place sometimes. She be on it when she be like, now, and Diddy. I be, babe, you ruining this dress. But all this talking. You doing this, and I want you to do this. Did you just tell me to shut up? Yes. And I know I made it when I see a Teaser Tails video and it be like, and Carcino goes in on Teaser Tails. You know? Is Carcino secretly on those tapes with Diddy? It looks to be. Word is starting to come out. The government's after him. They're going to be looking in the casino now. I'll be like, damn. No, we're gonna be talking about something else entirely by the time that happens. Oh, for sure. Definitely hit the like button. Thank y'all for the super chats this morning. Now, freestyle rap, are you kidding me? What I'll be rapping about? Just ramming words, throwing words together to make them match. They was like, bust a freestyle, you know? Oh, man. Y'all do too much. Rap is completely out of my system. Oh, man, I never forget. I was at a party one time, and they was like, yo, Cino, I know you got some bars. And I had to freestyle right on the spot. And then I just ended up turning into a LeBron James diss. Man, he put me right on the spot. He was rapping and was like, yo, here we go. Gave me the mic. I'm like, hey, man, I'm not trying to rap. And I'm like, man, we got all the hoes in here. Oh, no. You can't do that. Threw me on the mic. I was in there like saying something, bop, 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 bop. I had the positive vibe. I'm in there doing positive rap. Then I flipped that into LeBron James hate. It just came, it came all the way full circle. Man, it was like Meet the Grams. You got them other babies, don't you? And man, it turned it was like, man, you dissing LeBron? Does Teaser Tails know me? She probably do. I don't know what it is with these creators. Some of them be like, hey, I know of Cito, but I don't know him. I be like, what the hell is y'all? What y'all be lying for? Y'all only lying to yourselves. Rashad has a crush on Tisa. I mean, she is cute. She's really cute. She's a little out there though, because she just takes something. I'll be like, that is not true. Yeah, that's what I said, man. And I'd be like, that is not true. No, they started changing a lot of the factors on YouTube. LeBron and Cleveland could sweep. No. There's a lot going on with the NBA. I just haven't really reported on it because it's like really minute. It's nothing to make a whole video on. I want to do a whole collective thing on it and make the video. No, we just never really engaged in those type of activities. We tried to stay even keel, and tried to always strive for greatness. When we go into making videos, that's what the concern is with us. That was the name of the game. Ego becomes a factor. When we first started doing YouTube, everybody was like, it was a brotherhood. Like nobody was really hating other YouTubers. It was like, for real, that stuff didn't even really exist. Everybody was just making videos, trying to connect with each other. And back then you could message each other. So that's how a lot of the activity started to come into play. Like everybody's like, okay. I got it. I found it. Jeff Adrien. That's his name. I found it. Y'all are in for a treat tonight.
What's up?
That's the guy, LeBron. That's your guy. That's your kryptonite. Got it. You scrubbed the internet to get this off. Woo! I went through a lot of videos to find this. LeBron James went through a lot to get this off the internet, buddy. Jeff, Adrien. And this dude put out a lie.
Oh.
He said, as long as I'm up here, you're never, ever going to see the other side, especially if you grew up in Akron, Ohio. Bitch, please. King James, you calling people looking for me, Hover to God. This ish is deep. Y'all listen to this, because I guarantee you LeBron got it all off the internet, but Cino got it. Y'all in for a treat tonight.
Your boy Carcino here, and
Well,
let's talk
morning.
about it. I told you the rabbit hole go and went a lot deeper. And everyone had to remind me of the situation of what was going on with Jeff, Adrien. And I said, oh man, I had forgotten all about it. It's been years ago. And I do mean anything about this subject. He got into it with LeBron James over something. The rest of the world just don't know what it was. But it seemed to be something about LeBron James signing people in the East, in the Big East Conference, because he's a UConn star. He didn't quite have a prominent NBA career. But most definitely, he was somebody of stature to work, to be mentioned in this type of light. What are they doing right now? While he's married.
Yep, look at that. Look at old LBJ.
Went in on a lot of people don't know him and LeBron. I tell y'all, LeBron was trying to take Beyonce away from Jay-Z. What'd he say?
What's funny is King James from BS Akron think he's going to take Beyonce away from Jay-Z. This is endless conversation, folks. Once again, this ain't Cino. Jeff Adrien said it, not Cino.
Funny thing is, King James from BS Akron think he's going to take Beyonce away from JC. This is endless conversation, folks, while he's married. What he says, as long as I'm up here, you'll never see the other side, especially when you grew up in Akron, Ohio. You calling people looking for me? Jeff Adrien was ready. And what was his punishment? Banishment from the entire NBA. He was also garbage, to be fair. We ain't in here comparing them as basketball players. We talking about what he said. He also told Kyrie that he should go 2 years ago. He was like, Kyrie, you need to lead this fool. Why don't you tell the world what you really do? When are you going to tell the world what you really do? All the people looking for me? This was years ago. He was mad at LeBron over something to do with the Big Eight. And LeBron was basically doing something. I guess he was signing guys from the Big Eight or doing something illegally, locking up guys' futures where they couldn't go certain places. And he was very hot about that. But when he said this about Beyonce, that's what got a lot of people's attention. So none of this stuff was new. Like he said, this ish gets deep. Y'all may never understand. I'm just speaking. So LeBron had him banished from the NBA, and he could never come back. He wanted all the smoke.
He wasn't playing around.
Why would they be looking at me? He the one that said it. They're looking for me, bro. What's funny is King James from BS Akron think he's gonna take Beyonce away from Jay-Z. This is endless conversation. While he's married.
Yep. And LeBron know this guy.
Well, you ask Jeff. I don't know. Jeff might know a lot more than what we're talking about. All right, I'm relaying the message. Now, Jeff has bounced around in the league from team to team. But the fact what he brought up about LeBron trying to steal Beyonce. He brought this up years ago. Look at the date. March 12th, 2016. He brought this up then. He brought it up then. Jeff brought this up then. And everybody ignored it. They covered it up. They made it look like Jeff was crazy. He brought it up then. He said Jay was looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Let's take this back. Oh. In Akron, Ohio. Wanted nothing but smoke. What'd he say? I'll be waiting patiently. King James, aka female dog. Or dirt. We the Rock want it to be. If we got a problem, speak. The whole world knows I know you and you know me. Freedom of speaking. Then he came down and said, what? What's funny is King James from BS Akron think he's going to take Beyonce from Jay-Z. This endless conversation. What he said, King James trying to rob Jay-Z and take over the 40-40. Little boys from Akron. Akron, folks. Oh! Jeff Adrien used to play for the Rockets, Minnesota. He bounced around the league. Him and LeBron know each other quite well. That's him playing against LeBron when he played at the Bucks.
See, there you go, playing against LeBron right there. So he was in the league. He was in the game.
Him and LeBron know each other quite well. That's him playing against LeBron when he played at the Bucks.
Yeah, see? They love to blame Osino for everything. But when a former NBA player is saying this and got blackballed from the NBA for saying it, why everybody still looking at Sino as the one that said it? Like, I just started a rumor. There he is. Live and uncut. Oh, yeah. There's Beyonce. She's looking up at LeBron. Jay looking like, what in the world is going on here? Now, this guy said this years ago. Let me repeat. He said this years ago when LeBron was just coming to Cleveland. No, it wasn't long ago, but this was before this new thing just hit. Look what he wrote. Why don't you tell the world what you really do? What is that emoji? Oh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Look at that. So tell them what you really do, Jay. Tell them what you really do. No, it wasn't long ago, but this was before this new thing just hit. Look what he wrote. Why don't you tell the world what you really do? Tell the world what you really do, LeBron. There's that, I think the eggplant thing in there. Woo! Uh-huh. Tell the world what you really do, LeBron. Why don't you tell the world what you really do? What is that emoji? Oh. You calling people looking for me over to God? He's like, you calling people looking for me? And he was from two different areas talking about the same thing. This is deep. Y'all might never understand. I'm just speaking. Well, he said, I'll be waiting patiently Over to God, Rock B, aka Fertile Dog. Mm-hmm. If we got a problem, speak. The whole world knows I know you and you know me. Mm. King James from BS Akron think he's gonna take Beyonce away from Jay-Z. This is endless conversation, folks. King James trying to rob Jay-Z and take over the 40-40. Little boys from Akron. King James is trying to rob Jay-Z and take over the 40-40. Little boy from Akron. Akron, folks, what the heck is over there? Oh my God. He went in. And LeBron James has scrubbed the internet of all of this. It is gone. So what you seeing now, you probably won't see ever. Akron, folks, what the heck is over there? He went on a rant. The block is extra hot. Speak, fool. If you got a problem, I'm right here. He was right there waiting on you, Brian. Brian ain't gonna speak up because he's scared. He was ready for the smoke. Why you didn't step up, Brian? When he was talking about, he said, not to mention trapping the whole 05, 09 Big East is illegal. He's trapping the whole 2005, 2009 Big East is illegal. Also, King James. So whatever he did with the Big East, trapping, I think, some of the players where they had to sign with him or go through him back in 05 and 09. So I don't know what is he talking about. And what did he tell Kyrie? Kyrie bounced on that fool. LeBron James, HGH is illegal, and trapping kids in their dreams are too. King James, HGH is illegal, and trapping kids in their dreams are too. That's tough. He told Cat to bounce. Jeff Adrien, former NBA player. He bounced through the league. Used to be a UConn star. Jeff told him, bounce, rob Jay-Z, and take over the 40-40.
This is from 2016. So there. Thank you. I'll be waiting patiently. Back in 2016, what was going on? Play Jeff? Oh, in Pelican Bay. Yeah, I'm gonna burn this mug and down. This is endless conversation.
Yep. So, everybody know he been taking it. And this was way back then. So, well, people understand it a little bit more now, you know. Before people couldn't see it, now they can see it a lot better than before. And, you know, that's that. Oh, Freddie's talking about whatever. Now he's talking about people feeling on booties and Diddy. He sure Diddy is sleeping with dudes. And I'm like, dude, man, you really? They did a whole interview with you to talk about somebody else. That's just crazy. I believe I will be leaving Freddie alone after this. There's no need to worry about Freddie. Oh, yeah, for sure. So, yeah, we'd already spent 2 hours talking about this. So, thank y'all for staying up and rocking with me. I'm going to go ahead and get prepared to get some rest. I done did a lot of work tonight. We done did this. So now we all Gucci. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life, Ticket TV, The Star Report, Showface News with the mayor. Don't forget to go to the Patreon and you will see the Dark Witch of Hollywood. And the one that's in all these people's ear and nobody seems to know about. So why do they go to her? You'll learn all of it. It's on the Patreon. So I'm out. Thank y'all. Good night.